interesting now that there's only two, because that's a little of the motivation. 4 years ago, a man ran for mayor in the first form of government here in Berkeley Heights, and he was unopposed. And somebody ran his, what do you call it, write-in, but which is very difficult to do. So I'm sort of glad that I did this independent thing, so that people will have a choice. And I know Mr. Bruno. We've been out to dinner together. We've sang karaoke at one of the League of Municipality meetings, and he's been involved a year longer than I have. But my campaign then, once I got into it, was off to a great start. We got a few days ahead of the normal Labor Day unofficial start. A couple of days ahead, because I have such a nice group of active supporters, led by my daughter as the campaign manager. And you know, we started out first quickly with a business card type idea, an old idea. I used to give these out when I was a kid. And in the back, the quickest nutshell of who I am. I should have read from that. And our signs hit the street early, before everybody else. They're very fantastic signs. Maybe I'll show you one in the final few minutes. And now there's in fact, there's a giant sign appeared over at the hardware store in Berkeley Heights. It has the photos of myself and the two other candidates. And now there are two independents running for council that joined us. I knew nothing about them. About 4 or 5 days before the primary, they surfaced. So I said, well, I'm an independent, you're independent, might as well be on the same line. Two young men meet that qualification I mentioned 2 years ago. Family men, kids, wanting to run independent. They may or may not have been in other parties. I think one was, one wasn't. So it doesn't matter. I'm very pleased about that. And what I've learned so far in 4 or 5 weeks is they're going to make a very good appearance. But I'm running for mayor. Okay. And that's my key. Are there any special advantages or disadvantages to having a family member running the campaign? There's some disadvantages, because she yells at me. You know, it gives a daughter a chance, right, to get back. But some of those dinner table conversations can get challenging. Advantage, though, because she's so sharp. You know, she's a litigator, lawyer. She's in her early 40s. And my older girl, by the way, is a survivor of 9/11. Actually, I call her a heroine survivor. Worked for the World Trade Center. But Joanne, the campaign manager, I think is a big plus. All the others love her when they work with her. So I think that's a plus for the campaign. We're off to a great start. We're going to speak to 3 groups. The seniors is a group. We're going to speak to the Taxpayers Association this year for the first time in 3 years that they're going to have a meeting, and the League of Women Voters.